got some really big news for you. Today you're gonna find out what has been going on, what's going to happen. Yeah, I can't hold it in any longer. It's Kaylee Hendershot back with This Croatian Life. Wow, as I say that. Got some really big news for you. I'm so nervous to tell you. If you haven't guessed it already, you probably have a good feeling. I can't hold it in any longer. We are moving to the US. Yes, that's by saying it's Kaylee Hendershot back with This Croatian Life. It's just a little bit odd to me now because obviously this whole channel was kind of built around my experience here in Croatia, and now I will no longer have an experience, I do have an experience in Croatia, but I won't have a continuous experience in Croatia. I'll try to kind of do the, who, what, when, where, why thing if I can, but not in like that order. Let's start with when. I am moving in 16 days. Yes, this has been planned obviously a lot longer before. Is that right? We have been planning this. I have been planning this months ago. As some of you know who follow me, I took the summer off and I'm not trying to get into why right now, but yes. So I am moving in 16 days. My flight is booked and I am not ready, like at all. I am flying out and then I land in Seattle and I'm gonna be staying with my dad for a little bit, but then I'm going to be actually living with a good friend of mine, best friend of mine in Seattle. I'm gonna be staying with her for a while till I can like get on my feet again. Things are a little bit crazy right now just because I have a job, but I don't have like necessarily the job that I want to like stay in, so I'm gonna be kind of shifting around a little bit. And yes, Dominic will be staying here while I'm over there. So we will be doing long distance for a while. The reason for that is a couple different things. First thing, obviously, is the immigration papers. As you know, the US is crazy strict on immigration and they don't care that Dominic and I are married, love each other, blah, 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 that I'm a US citizen. No, some of you might think that that would matter. The US don't give a shit. We have begun the process, but this process will probably take around a year to complete. It's many, many different steps. The first step, which we are in now, is basically we have submitted like a packet of information basically asking the US government to consider Dominic to live in the US and to allow us to properly begin the process. So even though we have like initiated the process, we are still waiting from the US, the green light from the US basically, to be like, okay, go forward. And from there, I don't even know everything honestly, because I looked at it and I just thought, okay, I just do better when I do like one bite at a time, one step at a time, that like when I look at everything and then I just start getting overwhelmed and stressed. So I know that proving financial support will come, where to live and all that stuff, which is the other part to why I am going before Dominic, because I need to, get financially set up. I need to get living situation, housing, accommodation set up, and I can't really do that when Dominic is with me. It's gonna be a lot easier to do solo, just prepare everything, set up everything for him to come. He's kind of living the dream, isn't he? He's gonna just like come to the US and we're gonna have a place and we're gonna have everything set up for him, and then he can kind of begin his own American dream. So that is when. That's how. That's the information about Dominic. He'll stay here for a while. It'll be pretty hard. There will be a 9-hour difference, so I'm not so excited about that. I'm not really looking forward to that, but I am very, very, very excited to go home. Which leads me into the why. I debated heavily on how I wanted to do this video. And I don't know if this is the appropriate video for me to dive into why we are leaving Croatia. Dominic and I came to, when we decided to move to the US, was we are not living our lives. We're 27 years old. we don't travel, we're not saving. What are we doing? There are many different sides to it. It is not just economic reasons. It's not just financial reasons. It's so many reasons that I just can't do them in this video. I can tell you that leaving Croatia, coming to the terms of leaving Croatia was really hard. It was hard on me, it was hard on Dominic, it was hard on us together and separately. It's been a whirlwind. And I started this whole journey, you started this journey with me out of this love for Croatia. And the way I'm kind of describing my relationship with Croatia right now is something like a boyfriend or, you know, a girlfriend if you're a guy, or a boyfriend even if you're a guy, or a girlfriend if you are a girl. Doesn't matter. Let's just say someone you were dating and the first year is so great and everything is so amazing and so new and so, I don't even know, it's so great and you're so accepting and everything, and then in a matter of weeks, maybe even days, something happens and that relationship just flips upside down and you start to resent that other party. This is exactly what happened between Croatia and I. I started to miss being in control of my destiny, which this relationship that I was in, me and Croatia, but you can imagine how it would be with a person, this relationship started to bring me down and cloud my judgment and change my personality and just all sorts of things. And you can imagine that when you're in a relationship with the wrong person, you are kind of degenerating a little bit. You're regressing, and you're not going forward and you're not thriving. So if you can imagine a relationship that you've been in like that, now that's an environment, right? All relationships kind of create an environment, or they are a part of your environment. I was in the middle of an environment that was doing that to me. My intensity and my love for Croatia was so high. And then just, I don't know, it was a couple combinations. There were some things that had gone on at work that I really didn't like. Then there was things going on in my private life. And then there was this, you know, this overwhelming homesickness. And it was this kind of cluster of everything. And I felt myself going down. I didn't like who I don't like who I've become. I'm speaking about this past tense, but honestly, to today, from this moment that I'm talking to you right now, making this video, I am on the verge of being my old self, my old positive, happy. I'm sad because I really had a different expectation for Croatia. A lot of you told me that something like this would happen. So if you were one of them and you predicted it, congratulations. Now, this is me just telling you my general feelings. I'm not actually going into right now specific situations that I encountered here that made me feel like that. I may do that. I don't know, because it would be very controversial. Controversial. And so many things people had said to me, so many interactions that I had where I was just tired. I was tired. This was another reason why I wasn't recording, because my feelings about Croatia changed. Therefore, my feelings about creating changed. My feelings about the video content that I was putting out changed. And it was just so hard. I couldn't make myself make videos. So it sucks. It sucks. It's not to say that I don't love Croatia. That's not to say that I don't love Croatian people. I think right now in my life, I just need to be home to see where I truly stand on everything. I'm a little too close for comfort. I really can't, as we say, can't tell the forest from the trees. So I can't tell the difference between something that I am angry with because I truly dislike it, or because I'm just tired of everything. I don't know right now. My husband is Croatian. My children are gonna be Croatian. My family, as in my in-laws, are Croatian. There's so many people in Croatia that I love. You know who you are. It's a part of me forever. And I am never gonna be the same. But I have always been one to, if my environment is not serving me in the best possible way, then I change that environment. Dominic is gonna try living in the US. We're gonna try for a few years. We don't know if we're gonna stay there. We don't know if we're gonna move back here. We have no idea where our lives are gonna go. We wanna have a family one day. I ever regret this at all. It's been the experience of a lifetime. It's just, it is time for a change. So now how that kind of ties in with this is I am going to be moving, and YouTube, you know, YouTube has been so amazing. From me to you, honestly, just thank you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for hyping me. Thank you for, I don't know, telling your friends and family about me. What will happen with YouTube? I think this is kind of the overlooming question as I've gone on this like very long rant right now. I am not going to be producing content on a weekly basis anymore. I'm gonna just go to sporadic, random content releases. I can't commit. There's still a lot of videos that I could produce, and I don't wanna put that on my plate. As much as I love YouTube, you know, I love the creating process, it was always in the back of my head that I needed to be doing something. So whether it was a weekday or a weekend, in my head it was just like, you need to be editing, you need to be recording, you need to be editing, you should be editing, you should be recording. And that's not very fun. For me, I want to do it if I like feel creative. I'm like, you know what? I want to just like reach out to like my YouTube family, tell them what's going on in US, tell them some thoughts I have about Croatia. I think it's gonna be better for me. I think it's gonna be better for you. I think that's where I'm gonna leave off on this video right now, is that you can expect content, but I have no idea when. Keep on your post notifications, and I'll try to be posting on my social media whenever I'm thinking to record. I'll keep you posted, and you'll just get, you know, surprising little fun videos. So that is it. Vidimo se uskoro. Bok.